Check, check, check. Yep, there we go. Sorry about the audio issues. I don't know why it switched. How are you all this morning? I hope you're doing well. I spent my morning looking at all the new political polls. Some interesting ones out there this morning. Some of you may not be aware because I was on Squid Show last night. I changed a little bit of my setup, and now I have a new soundboard. And I can't hear that. Why can I not hear that? Hold on here. Let me check some things. Okay. I didn't change anything from last night. Let's see. Can I hear this? Nope. I can't hear it. So that means something changed in my sound settings. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you hear me? Here, let me check this.
Emotional damage.
Yep, see? Oh, hold on. I know what it is. It got unplugged. That's what it is. Okay. Something stupid and dumb. How are you all today? I was watching about the hurricane. That was interesting. Yeah, the hurricane is interesting. Watching all that stuff. Hey guys, in the description, I wrote an article about a Veterans Affair media. I do want to go through that a little bit. I'd like you guys to check out this article on your own, but I'm going to highlight a couple things here. So this is the article. It should be in the description. It's through New Right Network, who co-owns this show. Veteran struggles against corrupt VA and congressman. Kanu McCoy, better known on YouTube as the voice behind a Veterans Affair media, is a figure who has become emblematic in a larger struggle faced by many veterans in the United States. His videos document the frustrations, challenges, and obstacles that he has encountered while seeking help from the very institutions meant to support him. His battle with the Department of Veterans Affairs and his attempts to secure the care he desperately needs for a traumatic brain injury paint a harrowing picture of a bureaucratic failure. McCoy's story is deeply personal and heartfelt, but it reflects the struggles of countless veterans across the nation. His condition, TBI, sustained during his time in the Army, is life-threatening. It not only affects his physical health, but his mental well-being. Yet, despite the service to his country, McCoy has faced denial after denial from the VA, an organization established to provide assistance to people just like him. So yeah, he's got TBI. It causes him a lot of issues. He's forced to be a stay-at-home dad. Why am I not in the thing there? Nope, that's not the one I want. That's not the one. There we go. That's the one I want. So yeah, he's forced to be a stay-at-home dad. And yeah, what makes Kanu's case particularly tragic is the additional hostilities faced from the VA. He reports being followed when he visits the VA. Now, he's got videos of all this. A form of harassment that adds insult to injury. Instead of receiving the care and compassion he deserves, Kanu feels watched, persecuted by the very organization meant to help him. So whenever he has an appointment, the security gets alerted. And I've seen where people in the know about this case have said, oh, it's because he's dangerous. He's never done anything dangerous. They have him listed as dangerous because the doctor at the VA, she went through his Facebook page, and here, I'm gonna stop sharing this. So she went through his Facebook page, and he plays airsoft. A lot of veterans play airsoft. It's kind of like paintball, where you're playing war. It's actually a really good PTSD therapy for combat veterans because it desensitizes a lot of the issues that you experienced in combat if you were, out and about and taking fire, those type of things. So that's what he does to deal with it. And because he does that, she then put him as a danger to himself and others. So, yeah, it's really disgusting. And then he went to his congressman's office, and they've also been openly hostile to him. So he really doesn't have anywhere to go. He's been a supporter of me and this channel and what we do, to where I'm like, dude, you tell me what you need and I'll help you. And this is what veterans struggle with. They have, different people in the VA who they just want to be. Hold on, there I was out of focus there for a second. They just want to be antagonistic, and it's like their job there is to help. And it was interesting talking with Squid because she did some work at the VA, and how they were talking about one thing that they talk about is respect, having respect for the patients. And they talk about it all the time, but they really don't. They really don't, show it. There's lots of people there who just want to disrespect the people. They treat them like crap, and that's their customer. Is the chat not working? I'm not seeing any new chat. Are you guys? I'm gonna pull up. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up the stream. I just want to make sure because I'm not seeing anything. Hold on. I'm gonna mute this. Okay, yeah. See, the chat is not updating, so I apologize. I see AVA in here. Okay. This is so weird that it's not updating. Let me get rid of the chat overlay. I don't get what's happening. So I'm going to move this a little bit. So then I can see you guys. I want to be able to see your comments here. So if you're on another platform, I apologize if I cannot see your comments. Well, okay, people are saying the chat is fine, but you see how on the screen, like the chat is not fine on the screen? Yeah, it's because it's not updating even for me, so I can't see what you guys are saying. Yeah, I did close the chat and reopen it. So far, not doing anything, but I at least have the YouTube. So if you're on Twitter or Facebook, I'm not going to be able to see your comments. I do apologize. But yeah, it's just ridiculous what AVA's had to go through. He's here in the chat, so please go. I've got that article in the. I've got it in the description. Please go read it, share it to other veterans, because there are other veterans out there who are definitely going through the same thing, and they'll tell you. They're like, "Yeah, it's complete and total BS." Yeah, if there are folks out there that don't believe my story, I challenge you to come with me and see what really happens to targeted vets. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And he's got videos to prove it all on his channel. Good morning, Mayor Dan. I see we got Mayor Dan in here. Did this? Okay, there we go. But it's really BS because you have to know how exhausting it is to fight the VA at every turn. And I mean every single turn. I understand why veterans, go to extremes because imagine like if everything in your life becomes a fight. Imagine how exhausting that is. And that's how this is for these veterans. It is exhausting. It's an absolute fight. Okay, I'm looking. I'm just checking Twitter here. Good morning. I'm waiting to see where the hurricane actually goes. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see where that hurricane goes. It's getting rain all the way up in Ohio, where my family is, and they badly need the rain. So, if I were down in Florida and it's a chance of hitting my thing, I would be looking to evacuate. There's no reason to put your life in danger. None whatsoever. Maybe we can pull that up and see where it's at. I see we got Jake H on Twitter reposting this. Thank you so much, Jake. I appreciate it. A giant, yes, but I have a giant oak too close for comfort. You don't want it to fall on you. Yep. Santa, she knows. It's hard. It's hard. I retweeted yesterday a GoFundMe. Maybe I can find it here for a woman who is a surviving spouse, and they're denying her survivor's benefits, and it was a condition that they should have recognized, but they didn't. I wonder if an undisclosed person double bagged the turtles and stuff. We don't respect or take care of vets how we should. Well, yep. Yeah, here we go. They're trying to get this. This is actually a petition. That's what it is. Okay, let me close that. Okay, implement the Specialist First Class Matthew Fast Act for Equitable Warrior Healthcare. There's only 11 signatures on this. I really need you folks to sign this. Let me see if I put it in the chat, will this update? Maybe this will help it. Nope, it's not letting me. Okay. So let me put it in the YouTube chat. See if it'll let me do that. Too big. Okay. Hold on. Where is share this? There should be a share this link. I've already signed the petition. Here's support now. Nope. What is the QR code? It's just the QR code. Okay. I'll have to, if anyone else can put this in and can get us a smaller thing, please do and put it in the chat. But yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to think how I can text it to you because I got it on my computer. Oh, actually, hold on. I know how I can. I'll just do it on my phone. But yeah, that's we want this. This is she's trying the spouse, the surviving spouse. She's trying to, she's trying to. What is it? Pass this law about pass a law to provide quality health care the warrior community deserves. So it's to get around a lot of this. Fast Act for equitable warrior care, requiring all Maryland healthcare systems to routinely screen patients for military status and follow the healthcare equity guidelines established by Center for Medical Services. So that's what she's looking to do. And I really support this. This is taking something that's very bad and a bad situation and then turning it around into a positive one. Okay, AVA, it's coming at you in just a second here. So you might have put through like Tiny Link or something. My mother made the 10-year cutoff for survivor benefits when my father passed away a few years back. Hugely, yeah. And again, why is there a cutoff? Why is there a cutoff? Do the needs go away? Are they suddenly not a spouse of a veteran? It's ridiculous. They put all these ridiculous time frames that have no, they have no bearing. Yeah, I did add to the soundboard. So if you weren't on Squid's thing last night, I've got a new soundboard and I've got new sounds. I did add this one. You guys may have caught it the other night during the stream. That whenever someone starts talking about white trashy or hillbilly stuff, you're gonna hear the banjos in the background. Now, if you have a better banjo song I should use, let me know. But the thing is, I got to make sure I'm not breaking copyrights. That's the issue. Thank you, AVA. I do appreciate that. I'm going to try to reach out to this spouse. So make sure, if you guys could, go and sign this for them. We want to get as many signatures as we can. But yeah, I was sent that one. That's a, it's a good cause. We got to support all of our fellow veterans. Why is that? Oh, man. My throat's a little bit scratchy this morning, so I apologize. I did add a couple other things like...
Just the facts, ma'am.
I made that one louder. I added that the other night. And then I've got...
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! No! That is not happening right now!
So, having me a little fun with the soundboard. Why is this thing... I get so frustrated with Windows. They move things around. Another program the VA should not have a plan. Surviving spouses. They shouldn't have to deal with the VA. Yeah, I agree with you. I totally agree with you. Good afternoon, Skipper Mods and all. Okay, I thought it looked like non-skipper mods. So I was like, what's the problem with the mods? I think they're pretty fair. Took him way too long to get his percentage up to a reasonable level after a 27-year military career with 2 combat trips to Vietnam. The VA fought him. Oh, absolutely they did. Absolutely they did. And that's the problem with the VA. It's set up and designed to fight us. Why that's allowed, I have no clue. Well, actually, I do have a clue. It's because these politicians really don't want to fix the problem. Why do they not want to fix the problem? Because when there's a problem to fix, they can keep proposing solutions. That's what they're doing. My cousin is on the Gulf, literally near Old Town. Okay. I didn't know there was a town called Old Town in Florida, or wherever he's at on the Gulf. I'm unfamiliar. I'm going to go through my news and information thing here. And I'll let you guys see the on X. Russian missiles drones Kiev for hours, hammering Ukraine's power grid. The Browns have a horrible quarterback. Oh, shock. New polls. I was already looking at the polls this morning. Hold on here. I see 2 awesome dogs in here. 2 awesome dogs just started a YouTube channel. Go check it out. President Carter's sparked a much-needed national conversation about hospice care. Has he? Hoda is leaving today. Oh, darn. I really don't care about WNBA. They'll never make me care. I don't enjoy watching bad basketball. I don't even enjoy watching good basketball. Detroit Lions. Go Lions. Anyone that has served or got injured fighting should never have to worry about their bills or mortgage or medical issues, period. Unfortunately, many do. I've got a video going up. I get a lot of questions from mothers and people who have military members who are, planning on getting out. This video is going to go out. Right now it's set up for tomorrow, but if something happens, I'll bump it. But here's a trick that they can do to make sure they're service connecting their stuff. If they send themselves from their military email, send themselves an email and detail all their medical issues, like what they've gone to medical for and stuff, because medical will screw up the records. They always do. They won't put things in. They'll be like, oh yeah, this is nothing, because that's work for them. But if you do that and you journal yourself and you blind copy your personal email that you'll always have access to, you'll have those records. And that's a government record. And you can submit that as part of your claim and then be like, here you go. It's service connected. This is me in the service talking about it. Same thing, like, you can, if it's a thing of sleep apnea, you could, if you're in the barracks, you can email your roommate and be like, hey, did my snoring bother you last night? And they'll be like, oh yeah, man, you got to get that checked out. You could do that type of an email. That's a buddy statement. It absolutely is. So you can put that as part of your claim and be like, here you go. Now you VA have to prove it's not service connected, which is going to be a tall order for them. Good morning, Mercedes. We're doing okay here. Also, go to the National Archives. You can see and get what you can. Some of your medical information is there. Yep, very true. If you're a vet, at least, yeah. Looking to see Tommy John's. Okay. What is this? Oh, Melania Trump. So I've got this news and info list. If any of you are on X and want to follow it, I love lists. Lists are really good for X because I hate the For You tab. I freaking hate. It's all people that I don't follow. If I'm not following, why would I want to see their stuff? You know, like it's people who I mute end up in my For You tab, and I'm like, I muted this person. They need to give us the option to get rid of the For You tab. My dad taken by ambulance to Mayo. He was admitted, stabilized, kicked out. 3 days later, ER admitted, kept for a week. No VA hospital in Jacksonville. I'm sorry. I love replying to posts about forgiving or free college tuition with now do VA loans. Yeah, right. Imagine how great that would be for veterans. Imagine how great that would be. Eric Adams was indicted. Taiwan prosecutors say 4 questioned over so far over exploding pagers linked to Hezbollah. Milky Way. Israel and Hezbollah. Ann Wilson announces she's finished chemotherapy, heading back on tour. China hates the press. I'm so amazed at the people that don't understand the First Amendment in this country. I follow Bad Legal Takes, a great account. And yeah, it's always people talking about like stopping the media from, well, they shouldn't be allowed to post misinformation. It's like, who determines what's misinformation? That becomes the problem. Like, if you have a news source that's pushing false stuff, it's easy to out them. So it's easy to show that they're not trustworthy. Gracie Mansion raided. Blah, blah, blah. All these New York. I've got several New York things in here, so I get a lot of New York news. Where to get free drinks on National Coffee Day? Ooh, okay. Let's check this one out. Is this coming up for you guys? Nope. Here, let me switch. It's National Coffee Day. Okay, here we go. See, we're a public service here. I don't care about the Trump assassination hearings. Where to get free drinks? Oh, it's Sunday, September 29th. Okay. From Dunkin' to Coffee Bean and Leaf, Pete's Coffee. Okay. So Dunkin', I love Dunkin'. I did the Dunkin' project. Yeah, I did the Dunkin' project. So if you go and do a Dunkin' Donuts, the espresso machine is there. That's there. It's from a place called Shearer, a company, a German company. I did the logistics for that project. So I probably put that there. So Krispy Kreme, they're offering free medium, hot, or iced. What was so medium, hot, or iced for Dunkin'? Medium, hot, or iced for Krispy Kreme. Here. Okay. Now I'm gonna get on my soapbox a little bit. These are great programs. They're doing it for free, but why medium? Offer a large. Do you know? Okay, for these companies, a cup of coffee costs them about 26 cents. 26 cents. and they're selling it to you for about $3. So if they were to give it away for free, they're actually not losing really any money. Not really. That's why coffee things do so well. There's such a high markup. Where they start losing money is they start putting food and other stuff in here. Like these are donut places. Like offering the coffee for free, they're going to sell more donuts most likely. But for coffee shops, I get very frustrated when just offer me a large. Offer me a large, I'm trying to keep monitor on your guys. Oh, we got a Youper in the chat. I'm from Ohio, so I know what a Youper is. A Youper is someone from the UP of Michigan, the Upper Peninsula, the UP. Oh, Gravy was in the chat. Oh, I'm sorry I missed you, Gravy. I am so sorry I missed you. I love Gravy. Truly missed when the news was facts. No personal slant. Facts were checked. Had to have 2 to 3 independent sources. I mean, it's hard to maintain that. Very hard. Pete's Coffee is offering a small. Go F yourself, Pete's Coffee. Coffee bean and tea leaf. Buy one, get one. Okay. So, I mean, there's free coffee out there. I would go to either Krispy Kreme or Dunkin'. I enjoy both. I do like both of their coffees. I do not like Starbucks. Starbucks coffee is absolute junk. It is junk. Their espresso drinks, also junk. Like if I'm drinking at Starbucks, it's because someone else wanted to go there, not me. Yep. Thank you, AVA. There's Gravy's channel. Please check out his channel. What is? Yep, my chat is still not working properly. That's okay. I at least have most of you guys are on YouTube, so I at least have that. And I'm trying to make the player smaller. No, I don't want the mini player. Let's see. Let me close that out. Go back here to my X. How the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives star is processing her friendship. You know what I learned really recently? How racist the Mormon Church was. It was like super, super racist. Like all the way up until the late 70s. Like it was bad. I'm not a Mormon. Every Mormon I've ever met has been super nice. But yeah. I like Dunkin's homebrew iced sweet tea. My daughter used to bring one home for me occasionally after a shift. Very nice. Dunkin's medium use to be their small. I got the small the other day and stuck it in the That sucks. I'm so sorry. Ladybug, I apologize. I do find it a little bit funny and amusing. We try to use our local small coffee shops over the big name brands. Oh, I do too. There's not one here. I've got to drive all the way into Joshua Tree to find a locally owned one. Joshua Tree Coffee Company is pretty good, though. When I'm out there, I do buy their stuff. Lady was so rude, who just got me a coffee. Oh, I forgot. Just made my own. Mustache woman refused to leave female nightclub lavatory because he identifies as a woman. That's what happens. I'm gonna retweet this. I'm trying to think. What can we put about this? what's the retweet gonna be? Was she Italian? I know that. So okay, so that will get me a lot of attention. I know that'll piss some of you guys off because you're like, "Hey, I'm Italian," but it'll get me attention. Let's see. For coffee, I have to stick to my folders. Other brands give me migraines. Folgers? Oh, I understand that. Um, for years, too little has been done on fentanyl problem. He's been present since 2021. Mm-hmm. So Texas Railroad Commission has nothing to do with trains. So what are its duties? I try. uh, the clothing basics. Okay. They sometimes just make crap articles. Ordered by rock bottom airfares, put off by costly accommodations. Some travelers are going further in pursuit of their great day out. Okay. Mariners condemn Macklemore after F America remark. Sports and music should connect, not divide us. Okay. Macklemore, that dude. Like Folgers, Black Silk. I know I like the dark roast myself. Even though the blonde is generally stronger. It's just barely smaller or stronger. It is stronger, but just barely. Manufacturing jobs were falling. Okay. Welcome to Washington. Okay, key programmer. He was probably using the flipper. Have you guys seen the flipper? It's pretty freaking scary when you see what the flipper can do. That's pretty scary. The flipper is like this little thing. It's smaller than my phone, and you can use it to hack a lot of devices. It'll hack Bluetooth. It'll hack Wi-Fi stuff. Like it'll hack your car key fobs and stuff. You can clone stuff with it. I just saw the time. I'm gonna have to end the stream. Um, I've got to get ready for my workday. But I appreciate you guys all for being here this morning. This was just kind of a whatever. Sometimes we do that. A lot of it was because I didn't sleep well last night. Insomnia. It sucks. But that's what happens with PTSD. But you guys all have a great day. Go to veterannationfoundation.com, buy some of our merch. Check out in the description, I've got the article about AVA. Check that out and send it to a veteran. Send it to a veteran because we want all veterans to know. Look, this is what they do, and learn from what these others are going through, so you don't have to deal with this BS. But yeah, go check out AVA's channel. Check out Two Awesome Dogs channel. Subscribe to them. Beyond that, you guys have a very good day. And as always, thank you for being worth serving.